Welcome back! So I've reviewed a lot of smartwatches in 2016 and I thought I'd choose 5 of the best and rank them in order, give you a mini review of each one and tell you which I think is the best smartwatch of 2016. I'll leave a link to the full reviews down in the description box below, and do remember to subscribe because at 20,000 subscribers I'm going to give away an iPad mini to one of you. So at number 5 we have the number 1 G5. This is a great value smartwatch costing about $40 and it's packed full of features. It's a rugged, sporty design and a vibrant colour screen with some great looking watch faces to choose from. Now there are lots of features on this watch that you'll find on all the other smartwatches on this list, including a stopwatch, alarm, calendar, calculator and remote camera trigger. It's got a heart rate monitor too, a pedometer and a sleep monitor, so that's good if you're particularly health conscious. Now this watch is compatible with iOS and Android, and although you can't send and receive text messages using an iPhone, you will get notifications for text messages and other notifications from other apps that support notifications. Now if you thought this watch looked good, just wait and see some of the others in this list. So that was the number 1 G5 at number 5. The next smartwatch at number 4 is the KW18, costing about $50. Now this is very similar to the watch in the top spot in terms of how it looks and the features, but it actually has an advantage over that watch in that it has a SIM card and a memory card slot, allowing you to make calls and send texts from the watch without being tethered to a phone by Bluetooth. Now with a bit of effort you can upload new watch faces onto this watch, and it has all the usual features such as the calculator, calendar, image viewer, music player, etc. that all of the 5 watches in this review have. Now by far the most unusual feature on this watch is the voice changer.
This is what the speech sounds like, and apologies for the interference, but there's nothing I can do about it. So now I'm going to change the voice. This is the man voice, and you can see it's quite deep. Sounds a bit like anonymous. There's also a women's voice. Doesn't sound much like a woman, sounds more like a Smurf. And here's a child one. It sounds more like a chipmunk now. I would like jelly and ice cream.
And for that reason, the KW18 makes it into the top 5 at number 4. So another number 1 smartwatch makes an appearance at number 3 with the spectacular S6 smartwatch, which costs about $80, or $65 if you get the D6, which is the same thing without a SIM card. Now believe it or not, this great watch actually runs a slimmed down version of the Android OS, meaning that you can run Android apps on the watch. It also comes with a list of popular apps that have been specially redesigned for the smaller screen on the watch, such as YouTube, Facebook and WhatsApp. Specs wise, it has a quad-core processor in it and it's extremely fast to use. Other great features on this watch are GPS, which allows you to use Google Maps, and Wi-Fi, which means that you can browse the internet without being tethered to a phone or without a SIM card. There's a huge range of faces pre-installed on this watch and a large online database of additional faces to choose from. So at number 3 we have the S6, and it really is an amazing watch which arguably is as good as the next 2 I'm going to show you. So just missing the top spot is the Gto8, which you can buy for about $18. Now this is a really popular smartwatch. In fact, it's the most watched video on my channel. The smartwatch is an Apple Watch clone in that it's designed to look exactly like an Apple Watch, but the software on the watch is completely different to the Apple Watch software. It uses this menu system that's used by a lot of these smartwatches, and the Gto8, although it's not technically as good as some of the other watches in this list, it does have a couple of advantages. Firstly, it's extremely reasonably priced for what you get, and secondly, it's got some fancy watch faces which make it look a lot more classy and a lot more expensive than it actually is. Thirdly, it has got a SIM card slot in it, meaning that you can make phone calls and text without pairing this to a phone. In case you don't want to do that, you can pair it with both iPhones and Android phones. It's also got a memory card slot so that you can store images and music on this too. The watch has got a front-facing camera which allows you to take photos and videos. So the Gto8 is a great watch, and it's my second favourite of 2016 because it's cheap and it's packed full of features. But without doubt, my favourite smartwatch of 2016 is the K88H. You can get this from Gearbest for about $44. This watch has a stylish black metal surround and a circular face. It looks and feels like excellent quality. There's a great choice of 6 different watch faces, a tilt to weight function so that if you tilt the watch up it turns the screen off, and if you tilt it away from yourself it turns the screen off again. There's a usual array of health tracking stuff, including a step counter and heart rate monitor, and all this stuff can be synced with the iPhone or Android app. One of the best features of this watch is that you can actually use the Siri feature if you're connected to an iPhone by Bluetooth. What is the weather like?
Today, the temperature will range between 8 degrees and 19 degrees.
And although you can't send text messages from an iPhone using this watch, you will get notifications, so you will get an alert on the watch when you receive a text message on your iPhone or Android phone, and again from any other apps that generate notifications. In conclusion, the K88H is my favourite smartwatch of 2016 because it's so stylish, it works with Android and iPhone, especially with notifications, and I think the Siri feature is really cool. Thanks for watching this video, I hope you've enjoyed it. Do remember to check out the full reviews in the description box down below, and also subscribe to be in with a chance of winning an iPad mini when I hit 20,000 subscribers. See you next time in 2017 for another unboxing and review.